Right, people, welcome back to the FM Talks channel. Today, it's the day after Chelsea won, Manchester United nil at the Stamford Bridge. I'm looking excited, but this is not the time to get excited. This is the time for us to lock in. The season is not over yet. The season is not over yet. And I need Chelsea and all Chelsea fans to know that the season is not over yet. There's one more game to go. And we need to lock in. But about this match, let's just, talk about this game a bit. This could have gone terribly wrong. This could have literally gone terribly wrong. Because Chelsea versus Man United is the most drawn game in Premier League history. We've had one win in 11 against these men. One win in 11. And this is the worst Man United team I've seen in years. But it still bothered me. Because we always constantly draw with them. But I'm so happy that we finally managed to beat them. Our season would beat them at the bridge. This season would beat them at the bridge. And I'm happy for that. Reece James is the best fullback in the world. He's the best right back in the world. And Cucurella is the best left back in the world. We have the best fullbacks in the league. I'm not going to say what because PSG have Hakimi and Nuno Mendes. Which those guys are in the league. They're crazy. They're crazy up and down the pitch constantly. Those men don't stop. But we have the best fullbacks in the league without fail. And I will not hear otherwise. Let me know who you trying to put on the table with Reece James and Cucurella. I will not allow it. I was speaking with some Arsenal fans yesterday, and these men were like, Cucurella's not even that good. Lewis Skelly's good. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Lewis Skelly and Cucurella in the same conversation. Are you dumb? You must be having me on. Let's be serious. Cucurella is the best left back in the league. And it's not a joke anymore. Since we tried to loan him to Man United, I believe at the start of the season, we didn't get the loan off. He's not looked back. Euros happened. He's not looked back. No, we tried to loan him to United in the middle of last season. We didn't get to loan him off because Pochettino. You know what? Pochettino was my blessing for that because Pochettino proceeded to play him in the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, or was it the FA Cup, which meant he couldn't go play in one of those competitions for United because he's cup tied to Chelsea. And the whole point of him going to United was for them to get a left back for the running into the final of that game. I believe the Carabao Cup, or the FA Cup, which they did win. Hey, United, so annoying. But it is whatever. Pochettino has my blessing for that. And ever since then, he has been playing well, got called up to the Euros, and was sublime. Absolutely brilliant. And there was a moment at the Euros, if anybody remembers, for Spain, I believe against Germany, when the ball hits his hand and people are calling him goalkeeper. But it happened, didn't it? Cucurella. He eats paella, he drinks Estrella, his head is fucking massive. Anyways, Cucurella, his head is massive. Knocks in the goal to win us the game. And at that point, Chelsea just seemed to take a step up. We were pressing relentlessly. Pressing absolutely relentlessly. And that's what I love to see. Yeah, we went 1-0 up, didn't get complacent. We wanted more. Noni Madueke, he posted on his Instagram today. I'll try to put the post there. He posted on his Instagram today that he needs to get on the shooting practice, which he does. Because that was poor from him. That was a poor showing from him. It's literally Onana in goal. It's Andre Onana in goal. Just hit it on target. And you have a 90% chance of scoring. That's it. It's Onana in goal. It's not that hard. Noni, go work on that shooting practice before Esteval comes take your place. I can't lie. If Esteval comes in and he's hit the ground running, you're in trouble, Noni. And Neto as well. The two of you need to go work on yourselves this summer. But that was our final game at Stamford Bridge. The fans were absolutely loving it. And there was a pitch invader. Pitch invader runs onto the pitch late into the match as Man United are on the attack. Absolutely won us the game. Absolutely won us the game. Buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. But this is not the time to get too happy. Well, I believe City and Crystal Palace will be playing soon. FA Cup final. I have a feeling Palace might win, but I wouldn't be surprised if City win. It's a bit weird. I've not seen both teams yet because I'm not sure the team sheets are out. I don't think the team sheets are out as I'm recording this video, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happens with them. Adam Wharton is immense. He is such a good player. Adam Wharton is such a good player. He is absolutely going to rock up on that in that midfield. If Crystal Palace win this final, it's going to be because of Adam Wharton in midfield, Mateta, Iberechi Eze, Mark Guehi in defense, and I believe the key goalkeepers Henderson, Tyreek Mitchell. Crystal Palace have quite a decent team. Munoz at right back. He's also quite good. I'm not sure about everyone else in that midfield except from Wharton. I believe Eze is the cam. It's a weird formation. I'm not sure. Mateta. Yeah, this team could go on and win it. I'm not sure what City's lineup is looking like. There was news of Rodri. I'm not sure if he's even gonna be there. Haaland. I'm not sure where his fitness is at. Who else? Marmoush. Phil Foden's been stinking up the gaff all season. Ruben Dias. It's unavailable. Not sure. There's no Kyle Walker. He's off in Milan doing up parties and that, spaghetti and that. He's off in Milan eating spaghetti bolognese on holiday. I can't lie. Gvardiol. Will Gvardiol play centre back or left back? I don't know what's gonna happen there. But this is all key. But back to the Premier League. We still have to wait for City to play their game in hand as well. We do have a final today. We're gonna have to wait for them to play their game in hand so we can see the outcome of the last match week when everyone plays on the same day. I believe that's what happened in the last match week. Everyone plays on the same day, so the whole table is going to be decided at the end of 90 minutes, and we have to be on the good end of that. We can't, I repeat, we cannot lose to Nottingham Forest. If we lose to Nottingham Forest next week, we are cooked. If we lose to Nottingham Forest next week, we are cooked. We cannot have that. I'll put the table up here so we can all see the stakes. We cannot lose to Nottingham Forest next week. This is a big, big game. But Money Mace, let me just speak on him. He was shocking. Yeah, I was worried about him scoring in the Man United game. Because it's just the Chelsea thing. We just have our older players come back and score against us. But that didn't happen because he stinks. 55 million, Man United, you will not get a refund. Yeah? You will not get a refund. Happy about that, buzzing about that. And I really hope Man United lose in the Europa League final on Wednesday against Tottenham. Because a bit of me believes Son deserves a trophy. But I don't want to see these scumbags that are Man United in the Champions League next year after doing nothing all season. Those two teams in the final don't deserve anything. There should be a clause. If you finish this low in your league, you should not be allowed to play in Europe next year. That is criminal behaviour. That's criminal. Man United and Tottenham. And one of them is actually going to get to play Champions League. And Chelsea might not. That's criminal behaviour. That's criminal. But I'm going to leave this video off here. Chelsea, the job is not done. One more game. Let's get it done. One more game away at Nottingham Forest. Let's get it done. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on that game. Let me know your thoughts on whether you think Chelsea will qualify for Champions League. And I'll see you all. And let me also know your thoughts on who you think is going to win between Man United and Tottenham Hotspur to reach the Champions League. Absolutely disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Honestly, I can't believe that. But yeah, I believe that's all I wanted to say in this video. Let me just crack my brain a little. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on Chelsea. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.